Okay, well, it looks like we're about to go from the sinister to the grieving or mournful here. Sorry about that. Wednesday, January the 11th, 2023. It's not. I'm not that sorry. I mean, I think this might be okay. Sinister is fun. Grieving is not fun, but can be not so bad, really, to be honest. 3,828 is the number of this anachronism that I posted on the 11th of January, 2023, this year. And it's called The Death of a Very Close Friend. And it starts with a quote, "A cup drips air, peanuts fester." That is John Ashbery. And a difficult one at that. But one to the end, I can say, which I felt like abandonment more so than a passing, as these things often must surely seem. This being the first of such of its kind, perhaps even the last, which was brought about by the literal end of a life. How am I to blather on with any authority about that solemn notion? All of the rest of mine have come to terminations, my friends, much less mortally and more metaphorically. Either way, such an ending is physical, visceral, but when I heard of this passing, all I could think of was how he'd been the one friendship to which I had found it once necessary to finalize. And yet, fortune of fortunes, until the sad day of his demise, he instead remained cordial, empathetic, understanding, and with that familiarity that comes from the hundreds of hours one puts into these things, we call the real deal. Even as all of the others disappeared in the wake of a path of some delusion, of some destruction, as far as I still know. Don't ask me to do any further research, however. They're all still out there, cold hearts, bumping away at some place out of my periphery, which, sure, is another way to be dead. This one, who is gone for real, not just dead to me, or dead specifically for me, is actually gone. And I miss him, and that familiarity, and take comfort in the hard fact that I could never simply slip into an abject avoidance of his existence, even after our unfortunate but necessary falling out. It remains one of life's greatest mysteries to me how anyone would even find that both feasible and possible. Friendship as a capitalistic investment, perhaps? A metaphor, really, but a real way to see it. More as that which sustains. Have mercy on those who see humanity as anything else. And on those of us who see it as so big, these bonds, so irrevocable, but more than anything, a deep gratitude for this friend, and of his rare choice of a palpable, if not yet a mostly performative permanence against the definitive transience of life, this existence which in reality, of course, sure, is nothing less than and nothing more than ephemeral.